Bendigo. I'm Shona from ATB, and surprise, surprise, Darren, you've joined us today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on ATB-TV, Shona. Haven't been on for a while.
Nice of you to come back from Darwin.
Yes, well the shorts and thongs are back in the back of the wardrobe, and the jeans and jumpers are back on.
Oh, it's hard life for some.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
Lucky I acclimatised well.
Yeah, and I see Phil had a big catch of the day.
Yeah, we had a great time up in Darwin. We went out on a fishing charter and...
Big fish you caught, Phil?
Phil, yeah, he won the prize for the biggest fish. It's on our website if you want to have a look.
Yeah.
Massive specimen, but...
Yeah, would have fed a few.
I think it's
a few worms.
I think it's his best effort.
Well done, Phil. Thumbs up. Anyway, we'll talk about last week's results.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, and on Monday we had Lethal Arrow go around at Darwin. You can tell me about that one.
Yeah, well, Lethal Arrow went up for Darwin and it was a pretty ordinary effort. Poor old horse has had enough and he's been retired now. That track's very wearing on their joints and bumpers, and he took all the hair and skin off, so he's been a good horse over his career, and it's time's passed him by now, so he's been retired, and we'll bring him back home and find someone for him.
Yep. For those of you who don't know what bumpers is, it's the back of the horse's leg right down near the hoof, and when they put a lot of pressure on it, it can go down and rub it against the ground, and they call that their bumpers. So if they go down on their bumpers, it can cause abrasions and very sore.
Very informative, Shona.
Yes, thank you. Well, you know, I like to keep my viewers informed.
Very well done.
Yes. Tuesday we went to Geelong where we had Short Espresso go around.
How did he go?
He went great. First run back, super. He looked fantastic. Only we got third, and then we went to protests and were downgraded to fourth.
Yeah, well that didn't help anyone that backed him each way. He got 470, only to have it taken away. But I thought his run was really good. What did Craig Newett say when he got off?
Craig said he was very happy. He said he's a serious horse.
Serious horse?
Yes, very serious. It's good to have a serious horse and not a comedian.
Yeah, it's good. I hope I think he's a city class horse when he learns how to race. Matty Williams has done a pretty good job with him, and I think out of that run, he'd be the horse you'd want to own walking away.
Yeah, he looked a treat. He was very green and immature, as Craig said when he got off, but he really likes him, and hopefully Craig will stay on him in his next start.
Good. And I'd like to special cheerio to one of his owners, Shona, who's had double pneumonia. Benny Curcio, get well, mate, and hope to see you back soon.
Yep, speedy recovery, Ben. We also had Listo Gaetano go around.
Bit of a debacle, I hear.
Yeah, he could have gone around again after it if he had tried.
Yeah, so. I think he got boxed up and knocked over, and there was a big stewards. If you read the stewards report on that race, I think he gets 6 mentions. Took up a whole page, so just got to forget he went round and find another race.
Yep, great. And Wednesday we had a winner.
We did.
At Sandown, and Darren wasn't there, so it just goes to show that when he doesn't come, we have winners.
Yeah, comedy. She's a funny girl, but anyway,
yes, I am.
She's the only one I could get to work for me. No, Imaging was very impressive. For anyone that's seen it, he won by lengths, and he pulled for 400 metres in the run, and once he went for him, he just sprinted away. And he's by Reddy's Image. He's a horse I've had a lot of faith in, and yeah, I think the day he learns to settle, he's going to be winning serious races in the next couple of years.
Brad did a super job holding onto him the way he did.
Yeah, I think when Brad got off him, his arms were about a foot longer than when he got on him. So he did pull, but look, congratulations to all the owners. The horse has had 5 runs now. He's won a couple. He's never missed a place, and he's going to be one to follow. Imaging. He's one of our most promising. You can't take
that because I've already given him my one to follow.
So you finally got one up, did you?
No, this is my second, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but well done to his owners. Very good. And today we've just had Lyndon Doom go around for her second start.
Yeah, here at Bendigo, and Lyndon Doom was brave, wasn't it? Second run, and by Doomsday, a homebred, and ran second. I think she ran into a really smart one. Got beat 4 lengths, but her run was solid. Ben Mallon rode her, he was happy with her. We're probably really disappointed that Michelle Payne gave us a hip and shoulder to the 400, knocked us out of the way and charged off and won by 4, but we've got long memories, Michelle, and don't bother ringing up for a ride in the next month.
Well, maybe she might ring for L'Espresso.
Who? Michelle who?
And we're about to have Clairvaux race shortly, so I'll pop the result up for him. But we've got Craig Newett on board and a step up in distance today.
Yeah, he's in the last race, so we're just hanging around here for the day and enjoying the beautiful sunshine. And that's the call for the next race. But we're going up to 1,600 metres with Craig Newett at his request, and I think the horse will run a really, really good race, and I think he's a nice horse and pay to follow.
Yeah, So now we're going to talk about this week's coming runners. And we've got a runner on Saturday at Flemington.
Yeah, we have the grey horse, Crackerjack King. This is Jacklebury's younger brother. He hasn't raced for 2 years. He's had a lot of problems with tendon, but David Hayes has worked on him for the last 18 months and got him in good order. So we're kicking him off in Group 3 at Flemington on Saturday. And, you know, he's going to be rusty, but David wouldn't be running him if he didn't think he was going to be somewhere in the finish. And being a 2,000 metre horse, sometimes these stayers can win first up, other times they look a little bit one-paced. But I think I'll be pleased to watch him race and pull up sound.
Yeah, and if there was a competition for looks, I dare say he'd win it.
He's a striking looking horse, so make sure you have a good look at Crackerjack King. He's a beautiful animal.
Yep, and then from Flemington headquarters we're going to Matoa on Saturday.
We are going to Matoa.
Schnitzel Rose with Maddie Williams.
Yeah, going to struggle there, I think, barrier 11. It's a tight track, it's very hard. She's got a lot of speed, so I think the race will be won or lost in the first 200. If she can ping the gates and go forward, she'll be right. If she gets posted wide, we're in big trouble.
Maddie Williams said he may not run her on Saturday and he might opt for Donald the following Saturday, so stay tuned for that one. We will also have Hippodrome going around with Dean Yendall.
Yeah, I think this horse is busting to win a race. I'm pretty sure they're going to ride him forward as well there. You've got no choice at Matoa, but at this time of year with the program, it's very hard to find races for these horses that have had a couple of goes. He's been unlucky to date. I think he's got good ability, and I think he'll be winning his share of races over his career. Yep.
Sunday we're going to Warrnambool with Supplements, who struggled a bit at Mildura on the hard track, so let's hope Warrnambool will be soft.
Well, I'm sure Warrnambool will be a heavy 38.
Yeah.
Look, Supplements hasn't shown a great deal yet, but she's out of that vitamins family. They do take a little bit of time and get over a bit of ground. I don't think she's a superstar, but I think she'll win a race or two while the grounds are wet.
Yeah. Monday we're off to Swan Hill with General Amore.
I won't see you there.
No, it's not my territory.
Not your territory, not mine either.
Yeah.
Look, General Moore was probably disappointing first up. Needed the run, raced too fierce at Coleraine, held his breath, which is not good. Hopefully he'll go there and just ride off the speed a little bit, and hopefully we'll get back to seeing the real General Moore.
Yep. And then we've also got nominations for Bendigo next Wednesday.
Back to Bendigo.
Yeah.
Love it here.
Ballarat's not racing.
This is one of the best tracks in the state. I love Bendigo,
yes.
And I've told Lachlan McKenzie down at Ballarat.
I think Bendigo have taken a Ballarat meeting.
Have they?
Yeah.
Love Bendigo.
Yeah, take one for the team.
So what do we got in?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Mumbai.
Mumbai.
And Happy Highway.
Happy Highway.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, if all those three run here and the track's rain affected, they're all going to be great chances. These are our wet trackers. They're our older horses, and let's go through them. Fantastic. He's been good first up. The track was no good at Caulfield. Should run a really big race here. Mumbai just needs it wet. She's getting to the end of her career. She's booked in for stud later in the year, so she's probably only got 2 more starts left, I'd say. And then Happy Highway, well, she's only a young mare at the start of the game, and if she's stretching out in distance, not sure if she'll win Wednesday, but you know, she's getting closer, and I've got a lot of time for that mare. I'm sure she's going to be city class.
Yeah, great. Now, we've just got someone here we might call in.
Yeah, well, that's part of imaging. Peter Morganti had his first city winner, and let's see what he thought of having his first city winner with ATB.
Come and join us, Pete. So, Pete, we went to Sandown yesterday and we had a good day.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was your first city winner.
Yeah. I've been a little bit spoiled, I reckon. Yeah, I've had a couple with the mate, Josh Julius, Clang and Dazzle, and we've had a few tries, but yeah, obviously Imaging's second crack at midweek class, and he
blitzed it.
Yeah, well, I was going to say shit, I didn't realise that. Well, he did do that.
Well, he did, you said it.
No, it was very exciting, and obviously he's a horse with a fair bit of upside, because he still does quite a few things wrong.
Yeah, and the phone didn't stop last night.
Yeah, but the only thing is people couldn't hear me, so I was just, messages were coming in, but they couldn't hear me on the other end.
Yeah.
But it made the 4-hour trip home more than worth it. It was really, really good day. Yeah,
overall, how many horses do you own in total?
Oh, about bits and pieces in 8. Yeah.
Right. And your first city winner's been with ATB?
Yeah, which tells a story, doesn't it? You've got to get with
say
ATB
no
to get a
more.
winner.
Yeah.
So, no, look, I've had a bit of luck with the ones that I'm in, but the ATB family journey is certainly been a great experience for myself and Beck, and I'm pretty sure we'll be around for a while longer, especially if these city winners keep rolling in.
All right, well, thanks for joining us today.
No worries, Shona.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Well, that's a wrap for ATB-TV at Bendigo. Now, I know a lot of people out there, Shona, think you're a bit of a form guru because you've
Oh, wait a second. For those of you who are in Darwin and you tipped Nordic Empire, you tipped it or did I tip it?
I backed it.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, we had a
That
good
clarifies
week.
it.
Yeah, I backed it, and a lot of the owners backed it.
Yeah, as I said, you couldn't.
Thanks to Josh Rodder for the tip.
You couldn't tip milk on your cereal without spilling it. So, you know, I just wanted to clear that up. Anyway, my one to follow is I'm still on Imaging's back.
Imaging?
Yep.
Well, I think
Can pick a horse a mile away.
I think Short Espresso is going to be one to follow in the coming month. And I also want to just pay a special acknowledgement to Dean Yendall,
Yes.
who went up to Darwin for the first time. And I think if you were following Dean Yendall in Darwin, you would have won a lot of money. And I was impressed by Dean's riding ability up there.
Yeah.
He came out on his first ride and tried to ride it Melbourne style, lay on his neck and find his feet. And when he looked up, they were already gone around the corner. When he came out the next time, he had it down pat.
Hustle, hustle.
He was hustling on the horse.
Scrubbed its ears off.
And he won the Palmerston.
Yeah, the Palmerston
The big
Sprint.
race, and he rode super up there on the weekend, and it just shows what a good rider Dean is. And congratulations, mate.
Yeah, well done, Dean.
Obviously, his whack of the prize money was huge because he was in business class on the way home.
Yeah, extra leg room.
He wanted the leg room.
Yeah.
So well done, Dean. Great effort, and hope to see you up there next year, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
Until next week, I'm Darren Dance.
I'm Shona.
This is Shona. Over and out.
I told you I said that.
Yeah.